Hi folks, Crazy Climber 80 here again. And this time, instead of looking at an arcade game, we're going to look at the Revenge of Shinobi for the Sega Genesis. And more specifically, how to beat the final level. And the final level is a real pain in the butt. It's this long labyrinth maze, and you have to know which way to go. And to start with, you're in the upper left-hand corner, and there I've drawn a red arrow to where you're supposed to go. You pass a couple doors, go inside this little semi-closed area, and go in the door on the right. And I'll show you what happens when you do that. And this is the start of the game. I'll show you these little map areas as you go along, and then I'll show you how it's done on the game. So you go past that door. Get that crate if you want. And go in that door. Now, I'm going to pause. We're going to go back to a map. And here, this time, we're going to appear on the left-hand side of the map next to another door. And we'll just go right into that door because it's a closed area and you can't get out of it. You can't backtrack into doors that you just went through, which sucks. See, there's that door. We'll just go right in it after we kill this flamethrower guy. Pause again. Now here you have to hook right as soon as you go through that door. And as soon as you do, you'll want to go to the right past a couple doors and drop down into this black space and break a bunch of boxes, which are those red squares, and collect everything from there. And then you want to go up and to the far upper right door in that area. I don't know if you can see my map that well. I hope it translates okay to video. But yeah, pass that door carefully. And then there's that black area you want to duck and go into. There's all sorts of power-ups, a lot of which you won't need. But there is a life heart and a 1-up. And so yeah, you just keep going up, go left, and that door you saw up there, all the doors you can open have circles on them, and you want to go in those. Those girls can be a pain in the butt. There is a hidden life star if you needed it at this point, but I don't. You go in that door, and now pause, look at the map again. Here, you want to go on the far right side of the map. You can see that there's a space you have to jump over, and then you'll go to the door on the far right there. So here we go. Those kung fu guys can be a pain, but I think the women are worse. So you have to double jump over that little thing, drop down and hook right. You don't want to go in that first door. Here you want to go in this door. We'll pause again. Now we're going to be at the bottom of the screen. See the red arrow? You simply go left and go in the first door you see. You have to duck under these things and be really careful here. You got to deal with a bunch of machine gun guys that once you start going, or once they appear on screen, will start shooting at you. Go left immediately so you can avoid that ninja on the right. There's one of the guys. Just barely ease onto that ledge and throw a star, and you'll take out that guy just off screen. That guy, don't have to deal with that one, just go in that door. Now we're going to pause. We're almost done here. Here, you can see on the upper part of the map, there's a red arrow. You go from that door to the left, and in the door kind of across the way from it. This is the hardest part of the game, in my opinion, and of this level, in my opinion. Those flying ninjas are a real pain in the butt. But once you get done with that, then you just go go out in the bottom right and just go to the right. You'll see it says goal in red. That's where that door will take you to. Okay. Like I said, it's just this door to the left, but those flying ninjas are a real pain in the butt. I got nailed. You have to have your power, you know, where you got like these glowing or these big white stars that you throw. You have to have that for the final battle, and I don't have it right now. But later there's an icon you can get to get the POW stars again. If you lose a little life here, it's okay, but I didn't. See, here it is. Just double jump there, and you can pick up your POW icon. Now, you go right, and this will be the boss here. And he's really easy if you got all those power-up icons. Use your thunder shield magic right away, and just keep duck attacking this guy. You'll keep nailing him. Like I said, you have to have that POW, the white stars. Now, since I had another magic, I'm going to use it again. Do the same thing. Go over there and attack him. That falling ceiling can't drop quick enough to kill the princess. Or whoever that is. You'll the lock will automatically fall off. You don't have to attack it or anything. And that's going to be the end of the game. See, it's really pretty easy if you know where to go. The only really hard parts, I think, are where there's the flying ninjas and where there's where you have to hook right after going out that one door. If you screw up, I'll tell you a little bit later about how to fix that. At the end of this video, I decided, just in case you didn't like the map in between parts of the game, I'll just put it all together so you don't have to watch the map parts. But here, I've numbered all the doors and how they match up. See? Now, if you fall through where it says 9, that's where you have to hook right, and you accidentally drop. Just go into 12, and then 12 will be right next to 10 on the left. Go in 10, and then when you get into 10, you just go all the way to the right and take 17, and then 17 will be not that far below from 10 where you can go back in. There's always a way back in case you screw up, but it really helps to learn to draw maps so you don't get lost, and this game is like a prime example of that. Yeah, you don't get too close to this guy. See, I'm just segueing everything, so no map if you don't like that stuff. Yeah, back off from the flamethrower guys quickly and then attack them. Yeah, hook right quickly. And it helps to have that POW because if you're just chucking regular stars at him, he might have time to jump at you and knock you off the ledge. Definitely don't want that. But yeah, you definitely want to have these for the boss. I can't beat him without them. You don't need all of that. There's some like extra stars, and I used the Revenge of Shinobi Infinite Stars cheat. To do that, you just go to options, and it shows there's an option to select how many stars you want to have, shurikens. You set it to 0 and then leave that counter at 0 for, I don't know, about 10 to 15 seconds. and the 0 will change to an infinity symbol. You will have infinite shurikens. It's not impossible to beat the game without that trick, but it sure does help. And here, hook right so you don't fall in that door. You want to go on the one on the right. And now here you just keep going left. Immediately go left to avoid that one ninja who can shoot stars from you to the right because you're surrounded. And then just gingerly inch forward onto that ledge and throw a star at that machine gun guy. Here's the pain in the butt area with the flying ninjas. Here it doesn't hurt to keep chucking stars even if you don't see something on screen. And remember, if you lose your POW, it's not the end of the world. You can get it again on the next screen once you go in the door on your left. And I jumped just right to avoid his stars. And you don't have to kill the other flying ninja. Just go in that door quickly. And again, yeah, here you can double jump and get the POW right over the door that you came through. And fire up your first ninja magic right away. And just from then on, just duck and attack. And when your ninja magic runs out, use the other one. If you have a ton of lives, you could use the death magic repeatedly, and you'll probably kill him faster, I guess. If you didn't have this trick, you'd have to jump and throw stars into that hole on the left or the right to slow the ceiling down, because the ceiling will kill her and you'll have a bad ending where you see her in the heavens from the mountain or whatever that you're standing on. But happy ending here. Well, that was Revenge of Shinobi for Sega Genesis, or more specifically, how to beat the last level. And it's pretty easy with the technique I just showed you. Just remember that you can't immediately go back through a door that you just went through. You have to find another way around. And hook right immediately when falling from that one door you went through, or else you'll have to find another way around. Well, this is Crazy Climber 80 saying thanks for watching Revenge of Shinobi, and I'll catch you later with another video. Take care. Bye-bye.